Hello, Summer Festival community. It's Tony here with another edition of Behind the Videos, and I have two special guests with me today. I have Alex and Seth. We are talking about a video they made way back in 2009 that has been a Summer Festival Camp classic called Let It Spock. Where did the idea for Let It Spock come from?
That was my pitch to bring to camp, was like, hey, we should do music videos. That would be hilarious. There just happened, sometimes the stars just align. And the same summer that a song named Let It Rock dropped, there was also a Star Trek reboot at the same time. So how do you not put those two together to write it, Let It Spock?
How did you two get cast as the main characters?
I ask that question every day. I still don't know.
Sometimes you were born to play a role, and that was Seth with Spock.
No, if I remember right, Alex, you can remind me on this, but I believe I think it was green screen for most of it. We filmed it in our old camp warehouse. We set up this sort of rudimentary green screen, and I think it was maybe one of our first attempts at trying to put something with a green screen, a different background behind us.
The actual movie hadn't been released yet, or it was like still in theaters. So it was just clips from the trailer over and over again.
You're exactly right. That's right. And we also shot from the chest up because we only had the shirts. We only could afford the Star Trek shirts from the costume shop. So we didn't, we couldn't go with a full outfit. So there was nothing. We were probably just wearing shorts below. So.
Now, we did really spring for the Spock ears, though. I do remember that they had specific ears for Spock. And so I think those were spirit gummed on, and you probably are still picking off the spirit gum from
just a little bit back here.
Came out yesterday.
Yeah. Now, Seth, let's talk about the rap for a second. Now,
did
you enjoy getting to rap on camera?
Was it something I enjoyed previously? No, I wouldn't say I was asked many times prior to the recording of this film to do that. However, now I can say since then I've done it a total of one time. So it's really become something that I try to do regularly whenever I get the opportunity, and this was so far it.
You keep asking people, and people keep saying like, "Oh yeah, we'll totally get there if we have time or whatever." We'll get back to you.
I've been putting my name out there, but just haven't had a lot of callbacks yet. But they're working on it. But I did want to say, I think one of the things that was hard for me is I'm not a trained theater professional by any means, and it's one thing if you're doing a skit and you maybe get a line a little bit different than you had planned, but when you're when you're doing a rap, you really have to get those lines. So I do remember doing a lot of takes and very short takes as well, because I would memorize like a sentence or two, do it, and then memorize the next sentence. And I think we kept doing that over and over.
I think that people out there would really like to hear the 2020, 11 years later version of the Spock rap. Do you remember any of it?
Spock's here, be in shock, wipe that smock off your face, I'm half fucking best in the galaxy. Starfleet's got nothing on me.
Spock!
Right?
Yeah.
That's how it went.
Nailed it.
Been a few years, but yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you both for talking a little bit about Let It Spock. And the last thing I would just wanted to talk about is I know both of you are financial supporters of Summer Festival in addition to giving of your time to this ministry. And I just wanted to ask, why do you give of your money to this thing? Why is it important to you?
It's something that it's played a special role in my life. I've enjoyed being on staff now for almost 15 years, and have just enjoyed the relationships I've made, and love seeing campers come through those doors, and to be able to financially give back to that, to see more and more new campers and new staff people come and join us each year. That to me is the big reason that I give, that they then get to hear this gospel and hear about Jesus for the first time, just like hundreds and thousands of other students have done before them.
I would echo that as well. I think it's been a couple of years since I've really been involved in the community of Summerfest and been on staff or anything like that. And this is such a great way that I can still give, and that I can in my 20s I gave of my time and some of my resources, but now I can give more of my resources. It's just camp had such an impact in my life, and it gave me so many opportunities to learn about who I am and learn about who God is, and learn how to serve and how to be scrappy and how to be an entrepreneurial and so many skills that I still see and apply to my life. So why would I not want to give other people that opportunity? Why would I not want to try and think about the generation coming behind me?
Awesome. Thank you both for being here, talking about Let It Spock, sharing why Summer Festival Camp is so important to you, why you support it financially, and just both of your hearts for this ministry to see it go on and continue. I just want to make sure I say thank you to both of you. You've had such an impact here at Summer Festival. Friends who are watching this, we are in the middle of a big campaign, an audacious goal of trying to raise $10,000 before the end of the year. And our Summer Festival board has raised a matching fund of $4,000. So any gifts given in the month of December up to $4,000 will be doubled. So if you give $50 right now, it becomes $100, which I think is pretty incredible. So consider donating, and also new Summer Festival donors get their very own Summer Festival mug, our special way of saying thanks for supporting Summer Festival and wanting to be financially invested in this thing. It would mean the world to the three of us if you'd consider joining us in being financial supporters of Summer Festival. We'll be back later this month with a few more behind the scenes videos. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been Summer Festival's Behind the Video.